Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post Match Pint, the third of the season. We're only midway through July. We've just come back from the what's their name? Birkikara. West Ham Birkikara game. Fucking poxy shit that was tonight. But yeah, we'll be talking about that. We'll be going through a couple of the transfer rumours. We'll be going through Stuart Downing leaving, which is quite sad. But you'll notice today that we've got a guest in. He's one of our viewers. We put up a competition. When was it? A couple of days, Monday, wasn't it? Monday.
It's more like punishment than a competition.
Yeah, we put up a competition Monday to win a ticket to sit with us. Brendan's come and watched the game with us. Sorry about that, mate. And he's come back and he's joined us for Post Match Pint, first ever viewer to do so. Well done, mate.
Thanks,
well done for winning.
Going down in history. Where's Tomo?
Yeah, if you do well, mate, you might be able to replace him.
Transfer window's open.
Right, so what a poxy load of shit that was, wasn't it? Yeah. Do you know what? I think I had more to talk about last week, and I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
Well, I was pissed off more in the beginning because of the seats he got us. Fucking last row in the Betway up bar.
My legs were gone. By the time I got up to the top, I was sweating. One more flight of stairs. I think that would have been me done. You would have been looking for a new presenter. Don't laugh.
You know, it's not even Z anymore. It's getting into double.
You know what I mean? You won't get that Olympic Stadium in trebles.
I did say from the start when I got them, shit seats. We saw everything.
You can't get any shitter than that, though, Scott. Shitter would have just been sitting outside.
Like, you could have got shit.
You could be behind one of those poles in the East Stand, to be fair.
We was in front of clouds. That fucking line we was.
Yeah, when God's playing peekaboo with me, you know, you got shit seats. Yeah, we was right up in the gods. We was right up in the gods. It was poxy seats, but apart from the poxy seats, it was a poxy game, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
I mean, they never looked a threat. But it was, like I said at the time, watching one of the England qualifiers I could compare it to when you watch them on ITV or whatever, and you're like, I might just go out, you know.
It's frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a really frustrating night. I was frustrated watching it. We created bits and pieces.
Yeah, we had 90% of the ball, I think.
Something, yeah.
You know, we were in control, but.
It's just one of them games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because everyone see the first team back, everyone's expecting a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be 4.
See, that's why I don't like. You don't really get a feel for the football this early in the year because they're not fit. They're just coming back from their holidays. You know, people like Aaron Cresswell and Reedy, who played a lot of games last year. You know, they've not really had a holiday, and you know, it could damage us in the long run.
But that's what we knew going into this competition, didn't we? That it could all backfire and, you know, blow up in our faces. Hopefully it don't. We're rotating, you know, we had the youngsters out before, so they're rotating as they go. Be interesting to see who they put out Saturday. Is it Saturday against Norwich?
Southend,
yeah.
And then
be more the kids on Saturday, I reckon.
I think so.
I think it'd be a
first team. I think Collins might get a run out.
Yeah, it could do. Yeah, could do. Yeah, we waited a fucking long, the longest time you can wait for a goal. It was in the 90th minute. Tompkins got the winner. The keeper was flapping at things all night, and he flapped at it, and you know, I think he chested it in, didn't he? Yeah. But apart from that, I mean, do you take any positives out of the game? What can you take? I thought they'd done all right, Birkikara. There was one chance that they had. I had my heart in my mouth because I thought if that would have been the ex-Italian international passed the ball out to the wing.
Yeah.
If that would have been him on the wing,
it was a goal.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. It was a.
But we had a chance of having Maiga at the post, didn't he?
Great save by the goalkeeper. Oh my lord!
If we'd have had Sacco tonight, we'd have won 2 or 3-0 easy. He would have buried a few of them chances.
Jarvis was chucking a lot of crosses in, wasn't he? And we got Maiga and Zarate. None of them are gonna.
Nah, they won't feature, will they?
It was just. I was looking for the style of play. It's a lot of wing play, isn't it?
It's a lot of passing the ball, moving the ball.
Yeah, if you notice Adrian, he wasn't taking long goal kicks. He was playing
Everything was short.
Everything was short.
Yeah. And the thing is, as I said to you during the game, that's fine, as long as you don't overplay and get caught out. You know, and that's the thing. To play that style of play, you need to move the ball quick.
Yeah.
And a few of the West Ham boys don't move it quick.
Yeah, but don't forget we've got a lot of qualities coming that team.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But then when you look at that 11 today, you know, all right, take Maiga out, take Nolan out, probably take Zarate out, and take Jarvis out.
I don't want to go on as a theme as we did last season.
Tompkins, Bonner are playing in front of Tompkins.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on as a theme as we did last season, but Nolan's legs have gone.
Yeah, but like I said to him, when Creswell, when it all kicked off, who was the first person in there?
Yep.
Nolan. No, I know that. I know what you're going to say. He, for me, he ain't going to start next season, but he's a good person to have around the dressing room.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you.
What do you think, man? You a fan of Nolan?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. His best days are obviously behind him. But I don't agree. There's still people booing him, which pisses me off.
That's poor.
Like,
He's still
people were booing him tonight before he even touched the ball.
He's been a good captain for us.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best captains we've had since, I don't know, Lucas Neal probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't agree with all that, but yeah, I think he should be a bit part player this season, if anything.
I think more for the dressing room, really. But he's a football player, he wants to play. So
that's the thing. A player of his, like, he has been a good calibre of player. He's not going to want to be sitting there sort of as the cheerleader sort of thing, is he? He wants to get out there and play games. He's still got. He could do a job for someone, couldn't he?
Oh yeah.
Bournemouth or
if the thing is, even if he dropped down to the Championship, he's got a
Bolton.
job down.
Yeah.
The worrying thing is I don't think we've got another captain in the side.
Reedy's not a captain. I think Nobes is the captain.
I don't think Nobes is captain.
what about if Alex Song signs? Would you think he might be a permanent captain?
No.
Or check? I'm not going to say his fucking surname. I'm getting battered about that. Kuyate,
yeah.
I can't.
No.
It's going to be either Song Noble or Reedy. I think if
Reedy's too quiet for me.
What about look for a future
Adrian?
captain? Give it to Creswell.
Yeah, could be.
It's got to be.
Dixie's there. Put his arm around him.
It's got to be someone vocal.
Adrian.
I would get fucking Celine Dion on the fucking.
No, you know what I mean. You look. Sometimes you look when things ain't going right. You look at the captain to lift it.
With Adrian, I don't agree with goalkeepers being captains because they're there at the back all the time, and even though they can see everything, he can't exactly fucking run up front and all that, can he?
He's all right talking to the defenders because they're the boys in front of him, but in my mind, your skipper should be either a centre half or a centre midfielder. You know, they're the two. They're the ones that the defenders see the game. Game is always in front of them, so it's in my mind it should be one of them. But as we said, I can't see Reedy being a skipper.
No, I can't. It's too quiet with me. Too quiet. Moving on. Positives tonight. The kids done well. I thought the kids done all right when they came on.
We got a win. We won.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, the win's the biggest positive you can take.
I thought Samuelson looked all right when he come on.
He looks like stiff though, doesn't he? He looks like he's running like a fucking Lego man.
I think, mate, how old is he? 18? He's just come on.
He looks good though. He looks good. He looks quite strong, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I thought Zarate had a good game.
Yeah, well, they gave him man of the match, and I'd have to agree with that. He looked like the only one who was going to create anything through 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Really though.
Amafatano had a poor game today, I think.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what? As I said, mate, he's starting to drop down my.
To me, he looks like one of them players that 1 week he's unplayable.
I think last time when we played Lushentans at home, we was a bit critical of him, and it wasn't because when I watched the replay back, he done all right, but no, he was poor tonight.
I thought he was poor. He's really starting. Maybe it's one of them players where, because he's sort of coming out of favour, my favour. You know, I really liked him when he first signed and all that, but the last 6 months or so. Has really like
since that sending off in the FA Cup.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, since then he just looks so casual, and he just looks like he's sort of like got an arrogance around him.
He's got a contract.
Yeah.
I thought it was around that time when he signed the contract.
Yeah, I'm really starting. Maybe it's one of them ones where even when he does play well, I'll always see the negatives, like everyone does with Nolan, I suppose, because he's really, you know, he was in high standing, and he's dropping down that some of the performances he's been putting in.
But it's early doors, isn't it? You know, we can't.
It's still pre-season, really.
No, of course you can't. I
think we'll go out there, and I think we'll win comfortably out there.
Maybe he's been eating too many rib rolls. I'm a dub.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, I fucked it. Yeah, I did fuck it.
That's a forfeit.
So can't even remember what it was. Rubber dub dub something.
They ain't got a fucking clue.
No.
We just look like nutters now, sitting there, like some Morse code or something.
Maiga was unlucky. Keep pulled off a good save with that header. We hit the post again.
Do you know what? That was a world class save.
They played well. Well, they didn't create any chances, but they fucking defended well.
Yeah, they defended all right. But for me, we didn't get bodies in the box.
But like I said, Sacco would have been playing tonight.
I'll be honest,
or even Valencia.
To be fair, even Carroll.
I'll be honest.
Again, Carroll would have.
He ain't going to be back till September.
No, but I'm saying if you look at the forwards we've got to come in, you know, only his touch would have took him round.
No, we've definitely got all the forward line to come back, and you know we've got some good creative midfielders, and you know none of the new lads played tonight, so you know I'm still waiting to get a good look at some of them.
Well, Paye was suspended, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's suspended. Sacco
was suspended. He got sent off for Marseille, I think.
Yeah.
I think out of all the signings so far, it's Paye. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, he's exciting. Like I've said before, he looking the way he plays, he's like Ravel Morrison type. You know, someone who wants to run with it, take on people. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
We've been lacking that for a long time.
I think we need that, and again today, I think it showed we need a midfielder who can pick that pass to unlock a defence.
Yeah.
You know, the movement wasn't great from the strikers, but
Song's that player.
Yeah, on form, Song done that a lot last season in the first half.
That's what we lack. You know, when we do make an intelligent run, we haven't got a player who can pick that pass.
With Song though, I find it a bit weird that he still ain't fucking signed. What are you for that?
Joey O'Brien falling over. That's.
Bless him.
Oh shit! Sorry, mate. Go on. Sorry, what was you saying?
Oh no, sorry. I was saying, isn't Song held up by injury?
Yeah. I still take him though. I mean, we've had patience with Carroll. You might as well put Song with him.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money sitting on the treatment table, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's a free transfer, isn't he?
We did turn around and say once one of them Carroll contracts.
Yeah, that's what you did say. Yeah,
I've said a lot of things on the show, Scott.
Yeah, done and dusted. I thought we was quite lucky tonight. We was lucky to get that win. We should have won, but I think obviously coming in the 90th minute and the manner it came,
it was relief when he scored.
Yeah.
I was just picturing
getting frustrated.
I was just picturing all them Tottenham fans queuing up on Twitter.
Yeah,
just to wait to send them tweets.
I bet they had the tweets. Really.
I bet if you look through all their draft messages, you'll find a lot of shit. But even 1-0, everyone's still going to think out of it.
But you know what? It's not cut and dry.
No,
I don't think it's cut and dry.
And score 2 or 3, mate.
But it's going to be. Do you know what? It's going to be hot out there. I mean, it's like the middle of summer out there.
Yeah,
and it gets hot out there.
26, 27.
No, it gets to about 40, mate.
Yeah, but they go out there.
I'm sure Malta's quite south, sort of.
Yeah, but they don't play till night time. 9 o'clock at night.
So it's going to be humid.
Yeah. Horrible weather.
Alright, well, we're out of the fucking Europa League then. Alright, well, let's just kit.
Yeah, we'll see you with the Arsenal game. It's not as cut as dry.
I don't think it's going to be easy. I do still think. I think we've got the quality to go through. But
Scott, we've got the quality to go through all these rounds, mate. We cannot go out of this. We've got too much.
But we have the quality to go through and get to League Cup quarterfinals. You know, but we go out to fucking Walsall or someone shit like that.
That is true. Yeah,
when was the last time we went out to a shit team in the Capital
Cup? Season, Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that was at the beginning of the fucking season, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they were all at the beginning of the season, didn't they?
No, but you know what I mean. We are good.
Talking about?
No, we are good enough. We've got good enough. We've got a good enough
we
squad.
are good enough, but
you think we're going to have Jenks be playing next time? So we won't see Joey O'Brien falling over.
Still suspended?
No, it's one game.
One game. We've got Sacco back. We've got Valencia be back.
Is that a bonus?
Look at his fight. Look at his face.
He's a bonus. I don't see what your problem is with Valencia. I swear you do it to wind me up.
No, it's me. I don't like him.
Why?
I think he's fucking poor. I think he's piss poor.
Mate, I remember when he scored that goal. Oh, you didn't get off the phone to me.
Do you know what? Let's fucking. Yeah, I did make him watch it with me. But when he scored that goal, before he scored it,
trousers off.
No, I didn't take my trousers off. That was already down. But before he scored that goal, yeah, I said, "I will stand to you, and you can back me up on this. He ain't done a fucking thing. He might as well not be playing." And he cracked that from 40 yards, and I thought, that's it. The fucking Messiah's arrived. You know what I mean? This is going to be seeing them fucking flying in from 45. The cunt never scored again to about Everton, was it? Oh no, he scored a couple in before Christmas, didn't he?
Yeah, but some people take longer to settle. I mean, Sacco, he probably got overshadowed by Sacco because Sacco settled in so quick.
Sacco was, we got lucky with Sacco.
You can't, you know what I mean? Valencia's class. He's a good player.
Yeah, I ain't knocking. I just like.
He played well in the Copa America.
Yeah, he's got a terrible first touch, but he's got something there.
Scott, I've mentioned your first touch so many times, mate. Now you're going to go for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a massive fan. If they would have slapped £25 million on the table, I would have said, see you later, innit?
Those Chelsea rumours must have been rubbish, surely.
Who knows? Who?
And the thing is, right, as much as I was going to say about his first touch and all that, towards the end of the season, Allardyce was playing me as a winger.
Yeah, he was playing everyone out on the wing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's a forward.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't, at the beginning of the season...
He started out his career as a winger. He scored a load of goals for Ecuador, and they moved him up front. So if you play as a forward, you're a forward.
Yeah, but look at the beginning with Sacco and Valencia when they first started together. That's why they need to get that combination back together.
As a forward pairing,
with Payet behind them.
Oh well, we'll see.
Let's talk about Stuart Downing.
Yeah, let's talk about Stuart Downing. He's gone. He completed his move today.
I'm gutted, really.
Are you sad to see him go, Brennan?
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like we only started seeing the best of him last season. Obviously, he got moved into the middle, and he looked like a different player, didn't he, for the first half of the season? So it does seem like a bit of a waste, but.
The deal was right though, wasn't it?
The deal was right, yeah.
I think it's a great deal for both parties, us and him.
Yeah.
He wants to go back up north, and we're getting 8 million when the add-ons and all that, if they come up, but I think we get 6 up front. So
if you look at what we've paid for him, we've got back, and you can't.
Yeah,
we had a couple of decent seasons.
For a 31-year-old as well, you can't.
No.
30-year-old, sorry.
Yeah, I think the deal was right for everyone. He knows now. His England career's dead. He sort of had that confirmed by the last cap. I think.
Well, when you spoke to him at that.
He sort of said he'd had a word with the manager. His career's dead now. That's it. He's not going to get back in. By the time a new manager comes, it's going to be after the tournament, and they're not going to be looking at a 31, 32-year-old to bring him back in the squad. So his career's dead. He's had a good couple of seasons here. He was sort of up in his game, I think, to get back in England. Once he knew that was dead, I think he thought, you know what, let's just go home. Let's just go home, get the family back up north. So he was obviously intending to settle after football, life after football.
Or maybe he was also looking at who we're signing and thinking, am I going to play every week?
Yeah. Again,
he'd go home and Middlesbrough like an hero, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, play every week. He'd be in the side straight away.
Yeah, so
he'll probably end up captaining him, to be honest.
Probably, but.
That's the thing, though. We really, if we're doing Europe properly this season, we need 2 good players for every position, don't we? So
I don't think we would have let him go if we haven't got someone coming in.
Someone's coming.
Yeah,
there's a couple coming.
Well, again, was the offer too good to turn down? Like we said,
not if you ain't got enough squad depth. Not if you ain't got enough squad depth. We've been stung by that many a time in the last couple of years. I don't think they would have let him go without having the cover to bring him. Yeah, I don't think so.
Be interesting to see.
I see Bilic on the Sky Sports News last night, and he's saying he's looking about bringing another 6 players in.
6?
So, 6 players. Yeah. So obviously, if 6 come in, but people will start to go.
Yeah, of course they will.
People will start to go. You'll see a lot of people go out on loan.
I think what you'll do is you'll get, if he's going to bring 6 in, once certain players are in, that's when certain players start going out.
Yeah, that's
so like you said, maybe the deal's done for whoever the replacement of Downing is, and that's why they've let Downing go. So maybe like with what we're saying with players like Jarvis, Nolan, people like that.
We need wingers desperately. We've been doing...
Again, you say we need wingers, but it depends how he's going to set up.
Well, it looked like a fucking lot of wingers.
Yeah, no, but to me today looked like a 4-4-2. Just Zarate was sitting a bit deeper than Maiga.
No, I think it was more like a 4-5-1. To be honest, what do you think?
I don't know.
Maybe one of them 4-2-3 ones, like the Chelsea formation. I think that's what it might be. I think Nolan and Noble were sitting deep. I think Zarate was there, Amalfitano was there, and Jarvis was there, and Maiga was up the top. I think that's how we set up 4-2-3-1. I might be wrong. I didn't see the formation, to be honest.
No, but
we couldn't see nothing from where we was.
But again, it's that it's just getting the right players for the right positions. I think. Maiga can't lead a front line on his own.
No.
We knew that under Allardyce.
Yeah, I think that's a bit unfair on the boy. He got a couple of boozers who's coming off as well, and I thought that was a bit fucking poor, to be honest, from the fans.
I was willing him to score.
So was I. Yeah.
I wanted that header.
A couple of good goals.
Yeah,
a couple of good goals.
Yeah.
That header, any other day, that's in.
Yeah, of course it is.
The geezer's just got lucky. He's dived and flung his hand at it. I mean, the geezer was flapping at everything. He's like a fucking Flappy Bird. You know what I mean? But he was flapping at everything, and he just ended up fucking getting lucky on that. And the shot he had that hit the post, I think he saved that as well. Just got 2 lucky saves, I think, and. Another day he scored 2 goals.
I think if we bring another forward in there, I think Maiga will go out on loan again.
I think he'll go full stop, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't see us. He's getting on how old? Do you know how old he is?
I'd assume late 20s. But
yeah,
I think he's a squad player at best, to be honest.
Yeah. He's not getting in front of any of the boys.
What about Hernandez then? I had a little periscope earlier, and people everyone was talking about
Hernandez. That's tasty. Do you know what? He reminds me of Michael Owen, in his prime. Not the similar sort of player, but he scores.
So I suppose he's never going to score outside the box.
No.
But then we've already got that in Sacco.
Yeah,
I think Hernandez, it will be crucial for Europe if we qualify for the.
We said on Periscope earlier about personally, I'd rather get Austin. I'd rather go and fork out a bit of extra money and get Austin, because I think he'll give us more. I know what you were saying about Hernandez in Europe.
Well, like what I said though, like Remy, Austin or Hernandez, if I got any one of them, I'd be happy. There's not one I'm thinking, fuck that. But Remy, if I never whittled it down to 2, it'd be out of Austin and Hernandez.
Yeah. So for me, Austin gives you a bit more than Hernandez does.
You're right, they're different types of players, and Hernandez is a poacher, whereas Austin can make something out of it.
Yeah, they're the poacher probably since like Jermaine Defoe, have we really?
No. And sometimes in big games, that's what you need.
Yeah.
But a player like Hernandez is going to want to start week in, week out. So then you've got.
I think you will.
But then you've got Carroll and Sacco.
Sacco will start with him, I think.
So you're going to leave Carroll on the bench on the money that he's on.
Right, he'll get injured pretty quickly. So.
End up with shin splints or something. Fucking bed sores sitting on the bench.
But with Andy Carroll, I think if he can get himself fit, I think he'll be a first choice striker.
Without foul.
Easy.
But then that's what we need. That's on his day. That's
he's like you said, unplayable.
Yeah, but what we haven't had for a long time at West Ham is fucking 3 or 4 people just. We've got 5 or 6 really in the forward line. If one of them come in, just fighting for the same position, thinking, right, I'm fucking playing out my skin this week because I don't want to be out the fucking side because there's someone right up my arse
who's going to get.
Well, that's what I mean. You look at right back. There's no disrespect Joe O'Brien, but Jing's got that. Creswell the same, but he's got Hendry's going to be up his arse, and then you've got the 2 centre backs. You say you start with Reid and Ogbonna, you've got Tompkins and Collins behind them pushing, and then even Burke and Oxford fucking pushing them.
Yeah,
the
midfield's starting to get packed now. You get 4 or 5 strikers fighting with all the games coming up.
When you look at our centre backs now, this is the strongest set of centre backs.
Like I said the other day on my video, we're blessed at West Ham at the moment with centre backs.
Yeah. Which is unusual.
And Ogbonna is a great signing for us, and we're attracting these sort of players. If we was up against Everton 2 seasons ago for a player, they'd have gone straight to Everton.
Oh yeah.
But now they're looking at West Ham thinking, not this season, they're looking at the following season in that big stadium.
Yeah.
That's what players are looking for, and we will attract big players now.
So what about another name that's been mentioned this week, Morales?
Another player, good player, great player.
Again, I think injury prone.
He'll fit in well with us then, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he will. But
that physio's going to be busy. Isn't
it? They were saying last season at Everton because they were screaming out, "Why ain't he starting? Why ain't he starting?"
With our injuries though, we ain't got. It's only Carroll really, isn't it? The long term now.
Yeah,
no, but I mean now.
Long
it's
term.
only Carroll out.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no way. Secco's back.
And he's back
towards the end, but so it's Carroll's the only one.
Because we've got. Didn't we change them halfway through last season? Didn't we get the Arsenal one, and then Arsenal got R1? As soon as R1 went to Arsenal, they started getting fucking injuries.
We've had so many injuries at West Ham since John Green left. He was,
a lot of people blame them injuries on the training ground.
Yeah,
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that said a lot. The training ground's just not up to it.
But then you would have thought they would have dug it up and relayed it.
Well, we're going over there Tuesday. We're having a look. We're doing a fucking
Yeah.
pitch inspection.
Get our pitchforks out, lift it a little bit. Yeah,
I think a lot of, like we said before, a lot of like Andy Carroll's injuries could be down to the way we was playing up in the air all the time. He's always the way he's landing and things like that.
He chucks himself in so much that it's bound to happen.
I mean, he's proved before that he can play on the floor. He's just as good on the floor as he is in the air.
You look at him jumping though. I mean, I've mentioned this so many times. He jumps ungodly fucking heights, man. His feet are like where this ceiling is. You know what I mean? When he's jumping, and it only takes someone to sort of go to him like that, and you land on your ankle, and on your. That's what happened to him last year, isn't it?
Yeah.
He went over someone's back, didn't he, or something?
But he said himself he was injured when he played. He shouldn't have played.
Fucking fat Sam. Anyway, no, it all comes down to it. What else is there? What else has happened this week? Anything else?
New kit.
New kit. Oh, new kit. Yeah, I've been talking about the new kit. What do you think?
Like I've said, I know we're going on tradition with a big bar. I like it when it's the two. That's always been my favourite away shirt. Light blue, claret hoops.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm still not sure. I haven't seen it in the flesh yet. I'm not sure about these stripes on it. I'll just stick with this one, which my mum got me. I just want to say thanks to my mum.
Thanks for this mum.
You've got to pay for shout-outs.
You get us one as well if you want.
I'm not sure on the badge though. It's all blue, innit? I'm not sure about that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I like the away shirt.
I love it.
I like the colour blue.
Yeah,
It's my
I'd like to see
favourite
it in a flesh suit. It's like
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's my favourite kit for a long time. But let's see it in the flesh. I said that about this one.
Yeah, we said when we saw that kit, it wasn't as good as we thought. It's growing on me now, though. I like it now.
Yeah,
a
nice
little
kit.
catwalk.
Yeah, go on. like Tim Lovejoy. Right here.
Jesus Christ, yeah, that's a few years. Last season at Bowling, I want to say a couple of things. I want to see a return of a couple of things. Let's see if we can get some traction going on social media so we can see this.
Savio,
no, fucking hell.
Is he
I want to
football?
I want to see
Working at Chippy.
for the last season at Upton Park, once the winter months come, I want to see the return of the fucking balloon, the bouncy castle thing that goes over the pitch, just for one last, just to see it.
why?
I don't know. I just used to like because it takes me back to the days when I was young, right? And it was I had nothing to do. I had fuck all to do. I ain't going to go walking on the streets because it's like minus 20 degrees or whatever it was. And I remember, I'm going to the football, and it's like, there's frozen pitch at Upton Park. They've got the balloon, and it's your last hope. It's like, please, get enough hot air in there so I can go to the football time, because literally I'd have nothing to do. I have to sit there and play the fucking Mega Drive or whatever it was then. Please. And 9 times out of 10 it works. And I want to see the return on the big screens.
I thought you was going to say something like the fucking Emirates or something. I was thinking, I want the balloon over there.
Fuck the Emirates. Who fucking and I want to see the return on the corner screens, right? If anyone from West Ham see this, of Super Sponge. When someone gets injured.
Cool, that Super Sponge would be getting overtime half fucking grand.
Super Sponge, remember Super Sponge?
I do, yeah.
He used to spin around, he used to have a little cape on.
Someone used to get injured. That was the days when they used to run them with literally a fucking bucket and a sponge.
Yeah, a sponge.
It's like Super Sponge.
Broke their leg, they used to put the sponge in there, get up and run around and everything.
I want to see
That's probably why Carroll's been getting injured then.
What, no, Super
Sponge.
Super Sponge's probably locked up somewhere.
Yeah.
And you can bring the Emirates back if you want as well.
Nah, don't try to cover your balloon story.
I think that's about it for this week.
Not much else is happening.
No,
really,
not much else is happening.
Covered everything else on other videos, haven't we?
A couple of transfer rumours, but nothing of note.
Nah, it's the same all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same nonsense. let's say thank you to our competition winner then, Brendan.
Thanks.
You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, it's good. This reminds me of my room when I was like 12. All this West Ham
This is
stuff.
your room.
I didn't realise that part.
It's like Quantum Leap. We've gone
Yeah, I'm glad you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, and maybe we can have you back in the future.
Be happy to.
Sorry about the game.
Yeah, well, I do apologise about that. We'll be back, obviously, next week for Post Match Pint for the second leg. There's a stream this time, isn't there? Because I'm not reading texts again.
There is a stream.
What, you don't want to see my report again? One shot.
Oh, yeah, one shot.
Sending off.
Okey cokey round.
Tomo's 100% possession.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
It's like old school football manager. Just
Yeah. Yeah, but worse.
It wasn't that bad.
It's live on Premier Sport.
Yeah, I ain't paying $7.99 a month for that shit. You get a stream.
I still don't get that out. And no one else has picked it up. I really don't understand.
Because no one wants to watch us. We're not a fashionable team yet. You wait till next year, mate. They'll all be scrambling over each other to get the first round of the Champions League. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll be back next week, but we'll have videos coming out during the week if anything happens. There's nothing of note happening, but we'll keep on bringing out our videos during the week. Keep on checking back the channel, and
Do your script, Facebook.
Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. Follow us on Twitter @West Ham Fan TV. We've now got an Instagram. Instagram. West Ham. I've got one picture on there. Well, I should have took some tonight. So that's
What is it? West Ham.
West Ham West _ Ham _
Cheese.
West Ham Fan TV. If you type it in on Instagram, it'll come up.
And Periscope.
Yeah, we've been periscoping a lot this week. We get 5 minutes away from work or whatever, and we jump on there and talk to everyone. Thanks for joining us this week, and as I said, we'll be back next week. Come on, you irons.